I see, I see it as global. Like I don't know that, and the way I mean it is there's this knowledge, right? And we're saying holistic. Well, we say holistic with a W because it means the whole. So it can't be the way I think what I'm doing here at this time in this moment isn't affecting another human being. Look, we're filming this. Someone's going to see this 10 years from now. There's the whole, right? We don't know the value of what we do holistically. And probably we'll never know. I see it as you take a pebble and you're seeing a stream right at the bottom that's very calm, a pond, and you throw it into that pond and all these ripples, right, are created. That's holism. Like they'll go wherever it needs to go. And what I do know that what is whole in movement is truth. Truth is everywhere. It does. It goes everywhere. And you don't have to worry about gathering it up because it's the truth. So people say, well, we look at mental, physical, emotional, and spiritual as being whole. We look at circles as being whole. We look at directions, how to effectively problem solve. Because if you problem solve only in the mental and physical, which most of the world does, that you define what the problem is and you fix it. But how do you feel about that? And who took the time to put it out there and get someone else's perspective? Remember, we talked about respect. So to me, that's holism. It is in every practice of life and relationship that we have. So being whole is about, again, global. It's everything. It's everything. And being a respecter, wanting to see a different direction, wanting to learn more. And we talked about lifelong learning. So I think all of that comes into play. I really feel that is that I'll say Indigenous doctorates, because I don't know how else to say it, practitioners who, would graduate from university, but we'll say whatever the lodge might be, and I won't name what they are, they probably mastered the idea of being whole, right? Because by design, we even respect the animals. Like, I think about your clan systems, like what our clan systems were, and to refrain from eating your clan. What does that mean? Well, if you're a bear, you're not going to eat bear. If you're deer, you may not eat from the clan of deer during ceremony because there's a respecter of that. So are we deer? No. Am I a bear? No. But there's a relationship, right, with that spirit being that we respect. So when we go through berry fast as young people going into becoming a woman, that women will, like the young women will not have berries for a year. What is the purpose of that? Well, berries are so important to our way of life, right? What we believe about the strawberry, if you cut it a certain way, it's medicine for the heart, looks like a heart. If you cut it another way, it is the fallopian tube. So we know that the berry is good for our female parts, like who we are. So we refrain from that for a year to have a greater understanding and respect and relationship for the berries. So, when I look at holism, we're connected. I think about the rose I talked about earlier and the gift that it gives us and gives thanks every year. But that rose has thorns. So it teaches us that even the most beautiful things in life can cut you. So you have to be careful, right? So I think when you consider the whole, like why would that happen? Why wouldn't you have this beautiful, beautiful flower, the rose, and you can't cut it, you can't get it without being cut? I think about sweetgrass, because I pick these things, right? So when you go and you pick sweetgrass, there's a lot of cut grass. It looks like sweetgrass, but it's not. And, we lay our tobacco, we harvest it, And when you find one little strain of grass that is truly the sweetgrass, it's purple, and when you do the end, it smells like a newborn baby. But yet, I get children out there, they're picking cut grass left and right because they're not understanding the whole, right? So, why do we do these things? Why are we learning the ways of life, and how important it is that there is dawn shining in everything that we do? So I liked when I was in university and I was challenged with creating a question and having an argument, because I thought questioning an argument, that's not respectful. We don't talk to our elders that way, right? So in learning, what is the question, right? And what is the argument? Because arguing is about finding new ways. And this is a part of being human. So I wanted to know the whole. Like, why are we challenging ourselves this way? And I didn't understand that that wasn't a Western way of teaching. That was truly an Indigenous way. Because we always had a theory, and we always were scientists, and we tested it. Why we knew, and this is just in my mind, not to build big cities. Because at some point, they would cease to exist. And we would go back to the whole, living off the land, respecting the water. So it wasn't that we couldn't do it, it was that it didn't make sense. So in some cases, when we look at things in the whole, from every perspective that we can, and dissect it and research it, we were the best scientists and researchers. We looked at it, no, we're not going to do that. Because what was important? Giving thanks, having a relationship with all living things, right? And going through the Western door. So to me, when I think about holism, that's what I think about.